In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission, to bring freedom to everyone involved.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm doing a thing for the podcast.
Just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends Podcast.
Fuck boys.
Holy shit, fuck boys.
Fuck boys.
Wow.
But don't actually fuck boys.
Well,
That's not cool.
Please
No.
don't. That's
No.
creepy as
No,
fuck.
or you'll get relocated.
Wow.
Yeah. And then you can't go like near
Then
a
you
Chuck
gotta-
E. Cheese or an elementary
Yeah,
school.
you gotta go introduce yourself to all your neighbors.
They'll let you coach at Penn State, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are the Freedom Friends. I'm Mikey. That's Jazz. That's John and Scott. And that sultry sound that you just heard.
He's back.
He's back. Round 2 on the Freedom Friends podcast. Mr. Jack Mandaville. Hi, Jack.
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Wow, we're like
All right.
KLJA in the morning or whatever the fuck.
For real.
But this is not radio. This is actually coming to you not even fucking close to live.
Not even fucking close.
From the Warfighter Tobacco Studios in...
Sunny.
San Antonio.
Texas.
Hey.
It's actually hot as
Idiots.
balls, San Antonio,
It's hot
Texas
as
right now.
fuck out right now,
Fuck.
man. I'm dying. It's super hot.
Yeah, it reminds me of when I was in the war.
Back in the war.
Were you in the Great War with Scott?
No.
No, I was in that like 20-year
No,
one.
he's talking
that
about
nothing
the-
really
the-
came of it.
He's talking about the band.
Vietnam?
You know, the guys that did Lowrider?
War. Good God.
Did you guys? Hey, when you guys heard fireworks this weekend, were you guys like just war?
I was hiding in my
no.
bathtub.
No, I stood on my balcony and fucking smoked a cigar and watched all the illegal fireworks getting fucking shot off because I could see
Actually-
like 180 degrees.
That question leads me to a little bit of a bitch I have.
Oh, shit.
Here comes
So-
Scott's Karen moment of the week.
So, no, my bitch is about the Karens.
Okay.
And so it's a new fad that I've discovered that I don't like. Of let's get rid of all this tradition we've had since, I don't know, whenever fireworks were fucking invented.
Sure.
Well,
And
didn't
we
you help
started-
them out in China for that?
And we started employing them on the 4th of July here in America, that if my dog is scared, please on my community
Fucking
Facebook
HOA page. Fuck 'em.
HOH page.
God.
I'm gonna bitch. Please, no fireworks. They're illegal in our neighborhood,
Fuck off.
and my dog is hiding in the closet. Fuck your dog. How about
It's the
how
one
about-
day a year dogs
Yeah.
have to
Yeah,
sacrifice.
shut the fuck up, Karen.
Yeah.
Fuck
Let's
your dog.
Get on America's team. Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
How about
Hi.
you stop treating your dog like a pussy
How about
and actually expose him to like new smells, new
Yeah.
sounds, new people,
And
so
how
that it doesn't
about-
freak the fuck out when new things happen?
And how
Weird.
about our neighborhood grows some goddamn balls like Los Angeles and lights off some fucking illegal fireworks? Because it's the fucking 4th of
Did you,
July.
see, did you see LA? The
was
amount of
nuts.
illegal fireworks
That
that
was
got fired in LA.
amazing.
That helicopter flight that they did. I was
was
like,
insane.
You know what?
Yeah.
I have almost no respect for California,
At all, especially LA.
but you earned quite a bit back on
Yes.
that day.
Well, LA's still
Yes.
the Wild West. Like
Fucking
they have
hell.
a very FU mentality.
Yeah,
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I only saw like 1 or 2 tracer rounds, but most of them were fireworks, so that's cool.
This is Scott. I think this is what we do. We get a picture of a dog in front of a sign that says, "Please be courteous. Dog lives here."
yes.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, and then yeah.
My dog
Yeah.
has PTSD.
Yeah. I have PTSD, and I suffer more from it from your weak ass fucking sparklers and pops. Light off some shit. Blow some shit up, God damn it.
Yeah.
I have HPV and I don't like fireworks for different reasons. Yeah.
It's the smell.
My biggest complaint is that they're not loud enough because I'm
Yes.
fucking so deaf from 3M earplugs
Yeah.
that I can't enjoy fireworks.
On the 4th of July, I was passed out around midnight. And
Oh, you're giving yourself a
did
couple
not-
hours there, bud.
I did not even get one. I might be.
and by midnight, he means 7 o'clock p.m. after the early
I
bird
did not
special
even
buffet
get
closed.
waken up out of my fucking drunken passing out stage from fireworks. And
Yeah,
I'm
I
so
couldn't.
disappointed.
I couldn't hear a damn thing. Like I had to go out
Nothing.
on my patio. The cool thing was because y'all have seen where my patio is. I could see all the stuff that was being set off like all along Evans Road and then like all the way out the Six Flags show. I
Sure.
could see it from
Nice.
there.
Oh, wow. You could see that.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so and then
Old
the one that
Fiesta, Texas.
and then the one that TPC set off and all this kind of I mean like I saw like 7 or 8 high dollar shows from my patio, and I was like, this is fucking fantastic.
San Antonio's it's a party city. They take any kind of fun very seriously.
Yeah, except for Ron fucking Nuremberg, who decided that San Antonio, the city show that's usually fucking amazing, wasn't going to be set off because he didn't want people gathering. And I was like, look, if you want to say you can't come...
But we have people that live downtown.
But if you want to say you can't come gather and watch it, that's fine.
Up your
But there's no
game.
reason to not do the show.
Exactly. Go from 6-inch shells to
People
12-inch
live
shells.
downtown.
Get them a little higher so people can fucking see them.
Yeah, and it
you
was,
know what I mean?
Because they always put it on all the local channels and all that stuff, so
Dude,
that they
he
can
fucking
show.
sucks anyways,
Dude, this
man.
guy, he's awful.
a trash mayor.
I was disappointed. They canceled a lot of fireworks shows, so I thought the communities would step it up and break some laws.
They did.
Fucking, I didn't see it. Not in my neighborhood.
No,
My
not
neighborhood
either.
went pretty nuts.
God damn it,
It was
Karen.
fun.
Mine did not.
Mine fucking went hard in the paint.
I could probably see your neighborhood from my
dogs
house.
didn't freak
That's
out
probably
one
what I
time.
was watching.
Yeah,
And I got
it was.
English bulldogs.
Mine's going nuts.
They freak
Yeah.
out about everything.
So speaking
my
of the
area
dogs
went pretty
freaking
hard in
out,
the paint. It was pretty fucking amazing.
Yeah.
speaking of the dogs freaking out, we brought our cannon down to the river on Saturday.
Yes, you did. Saw the
and,
video.
we got permission to launch it.
And
I
you
think
know
that
why?
brings me into something.
You know why?
John,
Yeah,
how was your weekend?
it was good. But hold on, let me touch back on the fireworks story real
You know
quick.
why we could shoot the cannon?
Oh, we
'Cause
asked
It's
permission.
not a firework. We weren't shooting a projectile, and it's not a firearm because it's black powder. We were exempt from all the rules.
Yeah.
So we
Oh.
shot the fucking cannon off.
Fucking lovely.
Yeah, it was great.
I appreciate
So
that.
in other words, kids, get a cannon.
Get a cannon.
But,
That's how
so
you do.
my dog Kira's been to the range nonstop, been around gunfire, suppressed, unsuppressed.
Kira gives no fucks
Zero
about
fucks
anything.
about
Yeah.
anything. So
Yeah.
we're at the river, and actually, one of the friend of a friend that was down there was holding Kira as we were fucking around with the cannon and whatever. And one of our other friends is down there with the German Shepherd, and she's like, "Yeah, my dog doesn't like loud noises. He's probably gonna freak out when the cannon goes off." And the lady's holding Kira and looks at Kira and is just like, what do I do?" And Julie's just like, "I don't know. I don't think she's gonna do anything." We get the cannon, wham, launch this thing. Kira doesn't even lift her head up. She's just like,
She's like still asleep.
assholes.
God damn it, Dad.
I know.
Like my fucking human.
That's
Good
Dad.
God.
Well, that's it. Like, I don't know. I don't know why people freak out so much over fireworks.
Yeah, my
Like,
grandfather.
celebrate, laugh, be happy, enjoy it.
My grandfather's had dogs forever, and and they're all bird dogs. And so they were always exposed to it. And every 4th of July when my grandfather was alive, he has a little cannon that he would roll out on his front yard.
Yeah.
And he would fucking raise the flag and then blam, fire off this fucking
Right.
cannon in his
Makes
front
sense.
yard. And the dogs would just like lay next to it while this thing was going off. And all the neighbors would come out and watch this thing. And we're talking about in the middle of San Antonio, 281 in Bitters. Like, we're not talking about like out in the sticks. We're talking about
You're in the loop there.
yeah, the middle of the San Antonio. We just fire this cannon off on his cul-de-sac, and all the neighbors would come out and fucking cheers and whatever, and then he would fucking carry
Times
on.
have changed though, man.
Yeah, and I
times
don't
have
like it.
definitely
I
changed.
don't like
Like
it.
we are way too fucking sensitive as a society.
My favorite thing is when people like kids these days are crazy. I'm like, no, they're not.
No.
They were way crazier in the 70s and 80s and maybe even the 90s.
Yeah. We did
Kids these
way
days are not as
stupider shit.
crazy.
Kids these days are crazy. They get
Yeah.
on their phones and they change outfits to music. It's just bonkers.
And
Get all
kids,
this
but I'm a true
inventive shit
believer
they're
that
doing.
like if you're youthful, nobody wants to watch a teenager go murder people. But if you're youthful, you're supposed to get into trouble. You're supposed to
Yes.
push boundaries.
That's where
it's
you
part of
learn.
adolescence. Yes, it's part of adolescence. It's part of growing. And so I hate watching teenagers who aren't out partying or
right.
like getting
Yeah.
into trouble.
How are they supposed to learn consequences to their actions when they don't have any actions?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Like fuck.
And then one day they wake up and they're Ted Bundy.
Oh, I shouldn't have switched to my pistol there. That's why I died in Call of Duty. That's the consequence to their action. You know, it's like
They're all
every-
fucking raging out on their Twitch channel, and I'm like, I was part of an underground drag racing group. Like,
Oh, I
when
thought
I
that
was
was
your
going
age,
somewhere way different.
and you're fucking sitting here going like, "Oh, I say fuck on the internet, and they can't fucking stop me." It's like, hey,
Let me tell you about the Boston
Fuck off.
hardcore scene in the 90s.
yeah. The fact that I made it through
Anybody that's
high,
from Boston that talks about Boston in the 90s, it's just going to be like, this is going to be a fucked up story.
the fact that any of us made it out of high school without either a child or an STD, like a permanent one,
I mean, fuck, I
is
had
kind of fucking miraculous.
We're all millennials here, right? We all have it.
no.
No, not you?
Well, no. Well,
It's
it
1
depends
year.
on which
1
millennial.
year.
Well, it depends on which
Yeah, well,
millennial.
I'm just
Depends on
saying all
what article
millennials have HPV. We're just going to go back to that. Just saying.
Is this one of these brand new Facebook statistics that you're fucking throwing out right now? Because
No, it's just like everybody has HPV. That's like age 30 to 40.
how do you figure?
Jazz, you a little defensive over there, man.
Yeah.
No, I want to actually hear science behind this and not like I read an article on BuzzFeed.
Jazz wants to know how he earned it.
Yeah, how the fuck did I get HPV?
Oh, it was so widespread in the 2000s.
Oh, so it's just an
People are-
assumption that I have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a pretty
man.
good assumption. It's a pretty
You're
good
a man,
assumption.
so it's not going to affect you physically. You might not even know.
Jazz didn't have sex till 2010, so it's okay. He missed
Okay,
it.
all right.
I mean, you're off by about 12 years.
He's
But
doing that. Yeah, it was 2018.
yeah. You've met her.
I respect people who save themselves for marriage. Good job, buddy.
Jazz actually lost his virginity
Oh, no,
doing
then
the
you're probably
Flocon
good
de
then.
Neige.
I didn't know that was the case.
He
No,
lost.
actually, it was. I actually still know her name, and it was 99. But
Oh.
I'm actually,
I'm just
believe it or
fucking
not,
with her.
I'm
Oh,
actually
I'm really
still
confused.
Facebook friends with her.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
she
my
has.
favorite-
She has 2 beautiful kids and a really nice husband. And
That's my favorite thing when you're Facebook friends with a woman you hooked up with in the past, and you see, just got engaged. I always make sure to press like on that. Like, yeah, good for you. I'm
Well, like,
I'm
when
happy
she
that
was-
you're happy.
when she got pregnant and had fucking, I'm not gonna say her name, but nobody's gonna find Lexi, her daughter or whatever. I like sent her a message. I was like, I'm fucking really happy for you. I hope he's a great guy. And da da da. Like, and we were fucking. It was 8th grade. Like that was.
Yeah.
She was my 8th grade girlfard.
It's an
when I was in-
awkward
when
time
I
to
was
start
in-
fucking.
It was. It was
is
a
an-
weird time to
that
start
is an
fucking.
awkward
That is a
time.
definition of bumping uglies.
Yeah.
I had no
No,
fucking
no
idea what
idea.
you're
You're
doing.
just in your awkward fucking stage of
Oh, yeah.
life.
Yeah, you should
Fucking
still be
awful.
learning to kiss at that stage. You went right into it.
Yeah.
That's why he's like now like first base for Jazz is like spit in her asshole.
When you start early, you get into some weird shit
No,
later
dude,
on.
it's fucking true.
yeah.
Put some of this Peruvian marching dust right
When
in
I
your
was
fucking
gonna be a
brown eye.
freshman,
Let's
I
get this
knocked it
party
out
going.
with gonna be a freshman in college.
Yeah.
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 She molested you.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
great. No, zero complaints.
Yeah.
All right.
Turned me into the man I am today.
I mean, legally speaking, though, you were molested,
Yeah.
Scott.
Yeah. Legally. You
Fucking,
could,
I wish
yeah,
I was
were you
molested.
even
God
18?
damn it.
you could fucking
No.
hashtag me to it, bro.
Yeah.
I could, but I won't.
or you
I'm
could
not.
just, or you could hashtag thank you it. Like
Yeah,
that's
right.
fucking.
Thanks for showing me the ropes, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hashtag thanks me too.
Yeah.
Fucking hashtag why not me? Like that's fucking,
Hashtag not fair.
hashtag lucky son
Scott, I
of a
just want
bitch.
to let you know there are resources out there if there's anybody you want to talk to about what happened to you as a child.
I'll talk to
I
you
think-
about it later.
I
You'll
think
get,
we-
you'll get a kick out of
I
it.
think we've pretty much established that he doesn't view himself as a victim in this situation.
Are you victim blaming right now?
I mean,
No, I'm fucking victim congratulating.
Scott.
Fucking
no, I
wish I was in the summer of my ninth
No,
year banging a
Jazz.
college chick. That'd have been fucking awesome.
Still feel like she was the victim in that one.
Yeah, maybe we should hashtag apologize. Like
There
maybe
you
that's
go.
where.
Yeah. Yeah.
why? Because she Kevin Spacey'd you?
What does that mean?
No, he was a predator.
Right.
Yeah.
And now he just makes weird fucking YouTube videos.
Yeah, because they're not going to hire him again.
In
that's for
character
sure.
still. He, like,
He's done.
he does like character
Johnny
of
Boy,
Frank Underwood
he's
and
a
shit.
crouton.
He went
Yes,
out
sir.
on top as the president and all. He went out on top.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. And now he like won't let that character go though. It's weird,
Now it's just him and Bill Cosby just hanging out. Fucking-
dude.
You know, that's going to be a fun time. You don't really know what the fuck happened at all.
What between him and Bill Cosby?
Anytime you hang out with Bill Cosby. I mean, you
I'd have some stories, but
just
fuck.
wake up broke,
I don't-
sticky, and confused and be like, God damn, that was fun. I think. It's like,
Man,
All I know is I left with some fucking popsicles.
did I eat Chipotle last night? Because there was blood in my underwear. What is going on?
It was the pudding pop.
Why do I feel like Jello?
Blah.
I
I would like
That
to
has
talk
to
to,
be-
you about
that has
your
to be-
butthole.
I would drug people too if I had an O face like Bill Cosby has.
Dude,
Can you imagine that? You get to finish and it's just like,
you take this pill and you're drinking blah. Yeah, that's a
Wow.
that's weird.
This is what happens when you start late and we've already been primed. It starts off strong.
welcome to the Freedom Friends. Johnny boy, how was your weekend?
oh, it's great.
You celebrate a little freedom.
Yeah. Started smoking brisket Friday evening.
Yeah.
Smoked it all night. And went to the river all day Saturday. Fired a cannon a couple times. Had a couple cocktails. And celebrated Independence Day when the government said that you can't because everything's closed.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I think the best way to celebrate a holiday where we told the powers that be to go fuck themselves was to tell the powers to be that be to go fuck themselves.
Yeah,
Fucking
pretty
A.
much.
Fucking A.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It was.
You're just holding up a 240-year-old tradition.
But it was actually pretty funny because like we were at the river and they had like the park rangers that were patrolling because it was supposed to be closed. And those guys were cool as fuck. They didn't
Well,
care.
it was
at all.
close to the public, so like you had to have like a
It was the gazebo rule again.
cabana,
Yeah.
and then there was only like 100 people for the whole section of river, so it was really, really pretty quiet.
Yeah, but it was nice. It was fun, relaxing, good drinks, good conversations,
Yeah.
lots of fucking.
I went
cigars.
and asked the park ranger. I'm like, hey, we're gonna shoot off a cannon later. I just want to get permission first, and he's like, yeah. Well, they give us something to look forward to.
He's like, what? He's like, what time you guys doing it? We're like,
Tell me so I can
right,
come back.
right at about 5:00. So at about 4:50, there was like 8 park rangers just waiting, and we only saw one throughout the whole rest of the
Yeah,
day.
he called his
all
boys.
his
Yeah,
buddies.
he's like,
He's
yo,
like,
there's
you guys
shit in
need
a
to get down here.
That happened when we asked permission about shooting the flamethrower.
Yeah.
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 They were like, "You want to what?" I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "What time?"
We should next year we need to light the cannon fuse with the flamethrower.
And we want to make that happen.
That's America.
That is America.
Yeah, but we have
I'm
a
with that.
wooden
Yeah,
carriage.
it's a wooden.
Yeah, but
and that
I just
shoots
won't
a
put it- no.
sticky, flammable
No,
substance.
it's only sticky if I add the fuel thickener. If I put the napalm in it, then it's sticky. If I don't put the napalm in it,
It's
then
just
fine.
diesel fuel and gasoline.
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah.
fine.
That's fine.
yeah, it'll be good.
I just have to kiss it, right? Like it doesn't have to be a
We
sustained
can get like
burn.
a long fuse and like
That's what
shoot
I
out
would
the
say.
side.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Just don't engulf the cannon in flames, please.
Yeah. It's a good one. It's a good idea.
No, we can make this work.
yeah.
We can totally make this work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Mikey, how was your weekend?
yeah, how was your weekend?
My weekend was good, man. There was a local soup kitchen. And they needed some volunteers.
You're a dick.
So I went down there,
Just do God's work.
Well, that was the
give some freedom to
that
some
was the
less fortunates.
soup kitchen plus abandoned puppy adoption.
Yeah,
event, right?
Exactly.
Oh, I
Yeah.
saw that.
Slash
I saw that
whorehouse.
Facebook. Post.
So I took my good Christian penis down there, and no, no, it was good, man. I just chilled. I didn't really do shit. Stayed at the house, hung out with the kids. Fucking
Sparklers and pops, snakes.
shit like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing. I grilled some food and burned some animal meat on the grill and fucking
Nice.
just did my thing. Chill, really easy. I didn't really do fuck all. It was nice,
That's awesome.
nice. I know I didn't have pants on. I know that.
You know what? That
That's a
sounds like
bonus.
freedom.
It was, and they were Freedom Silkies too, as you would.
I
just walked around in
definitely
those.
had some American flag silkies on
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Yes, you
At
did.
the river.
Saw the
Yep.
picture. Yeah.
Yeah, you surprised me when you dropped your trowels and had the American
I do
flag
believe
silkies. I'm
I
like,
do
oh.
believe I gave you those.
You did.
Those freedom
You
silkies.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're comfy. They have like a thicker waistband. They're nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Only the best.
yeah, only the best for fucking America.
Jazz, what the hell did you do?
Yeah.
Let's get here. Friday, I
Friday.
went golfing with that sexy motherfucker.
Yeah, we went
right
golfing
there.
Friday.
And so went out there, drank, played golf poorly.
I got
Can
fucking
I ask you a question, Jazz?
fucking
You're a shoe man. You're
I am a shoe guy.
You're a sharp dresser generally.
let's
I
not
feel
get
like
carried
if you're
away.
on the golf course, like
you'd
be like a Payne Stewart out there.
Oh, it's
You
ridiculous.
flex a little bit with
Oh,
your
it's totally true.
Oh yeah,
You
no,
nailed it.
yeah.
100%. So
The first day we went golfing, I thought he was wearing a romper.
yeah, it was
Because,
amazing.
because his shorts and his
But
shirt
golf
matched
fashion is
so well.
real fashion.
Hold on.
Right?
Hold on.
Well, I don't know about real fashion.
No, but golf fashion
my
has its own
whole-
little
Oh, yeah.
subculture.
My
Yeah.
whole mentality behind it is, if you're gonna play bad, look good.
Look,
Yeah.
hey, Payne
Like,
Stewart.
that's
Yeah. He was good, but yeah.
Payne Stewart was So here you go.
Oh Jesus!
Holy moly.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Dude.
I thought he was. I thought
I
he had a
come
romper.
out strong.
I thought he had a romper on.
Dude.
Let's see that, Jack.
This is classic golf attire right here. When I
telling
say
you.
classic, no one's ever done it before.
No, I got hard in the
I
paint.
like anybody playing any sport who's like a revolutionary in fashion, right? Everyone made fun of Cam Newton for his grandma outfit that he wore that one time, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, fuck it, man. He's trying to make a statement. I love that.
I want to get a pink sweater vest for when I play golf.
that's totally doable. It's not a problem at all.
I know.
I can make that happen for you.
All right.
No, so we went golfing. I wore my big stupid hat.
I got fucking hammered.
Yeah,
I was drunk as
It was a lot of
fuck.
drinking. There was a lot of drinking that went down.
Oh,
How'd you
That's
play?
how I golf, you guys.
I played really well.
No. So the funny thing was is that like
Came in par.
all of us shot really well.
Only because I can't math.
Like, that was the crazy part.
Yeah.
Is and we were drinking.
Yeah, like not slowly.
No, it was like we burned through. We had to refill at the turn. Drank so much, kind of like ran out of booze halfway through the course and had to buy more. Kind of drinking.
And I brought fucking like a sixer of Smirnoffs to ice everybody. Turns out they were fucking delicious. The pineapple Smirnoff.
Yeah.
Shout out to you there.
Yeah,
fucking
that was getting the job done.
Holy fuck.
Duly noted,
They were
Michelle.
really
Dude,
good.
fucking ridiculously
Yeah, and
good. I was
that's-
like, I don't even want to ice anybody.
You know,
with
that
these.
wasn't
Like, I
even
want to
worth,
enjoy this
it
fucking
wasn't
thing.
worth chugging. It was just worth drinking. Like it was good.
Like, holy fuck.
So golfed on Friday, and then Saturday, didn't put pants on. Went to a gathering that was actually rather boring. So I was there like an hour,
Sans pants.
and then sans pants, and then went back home. And yeah, man, I fucking took it easy. Fucking got laid several times, which was fucking an outstanding way to
Golf
spend the
clap,
4th of July.
That's a W,
no, just
yeah.
fucking-
Does Caitlin know?
well, not yet. But,
This comes out, when this comes out, she'll figure it out.
and then
'Cause
then-
it was me.
And
so.
then I went on a mission where I was going to wash every bit of laundry in the house. I wanted like no dirty anything.
Was this Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
Okay.
And I went on this like weird like mission from God where I
That
was
sounds so easy when there's two of you.
like, no, it was, I mean, it was everything. I wanted like every hamper, all the sheets, the blankets, the towels,
Guest room.
everything. I was like, let's say I'm fucking washing everything.
Yeah.
And I did. I accomplished said mission. So
What, do you get extra cleanly when you're hungover, or what?
I don't know. It was like I feel like I needed like a fucking reset on everything. Like it was just like I don't want to have anything like in cycle. I just want everything fucking back to zero.
Because to you, like July 5th is the start of the new year, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much. Well, July 4th, 1776 is when history began. Everything
it
before
began,
that was
right?
just fucking wrong.
Might as well become the freaking beginning of the year at that point.
Yeah.
Fucking China's got their own. Why the fuck can't we?
Yeah, exactly, right.
Jesus.
What the fuck have they done other than gotten worse?
Speaking of China, did you hear the latest news?
But the
Mongolia has the fucking bubonic plague in
yeah.
it now.
fucking couldn't happen to a nicer bunch of guys.
Do you hear about the Philippines?
Wait, no, the Mongolians are rad.
Yeah, the Mongolians are badass.
Yeah,
dude.
Mongolians are awesome.
Yeah, but they touched China. So
Did
I'm good with
you
it.
did you hear about
They kill the shit out of Chinese historically.
Mongolian.
did you hear about
Well,
the Philippines?
It's called the Horde.
What'd they do?
147 lightning strike deaths in the last 10 days, and they're saying it's going to get worse.
Lightning
I
strike?
thought they were short.
I'm pretty sure that's the fucking lightning from the president's orders. All right, like,
What?
Oh yeah, that guy's a dictator.
He's a
What?
fucking maniac.
What the fuck is going on?
In order to get struck by lightning, you have to be taller than the things around you, right?
I don't know.
I've never been to Asia.
I don't know.
You
If
have.
that, I don't know if that science is is right.
No.
Yeah, I really feel I don't. I've never heard that theory before.
lightning. It's electricity.
Well,
it's
they
the
do
closest path from point A to point B.
They do put the lightning rods on top of buildings.
You have that confused with the path of least resistance from A to B.
Yeah, that's lightning.
Well,
you said
there's
the
a tall point.
shortest distance from A to B.
Maybe-
That's not how
Oh,
it works at
whatever.
all.
Maybe these people are very
Tomato,
conductive.
Ah.
Maybe they're just not
But
grounded.
they're saying it's going to get worse. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this simulation that we're currently in? This is like a Sims game gone wrong, where the person running it is
What
just
was
like,
that Resident
what would
Evil?
happen
Okay.
if I just made all this weird shit happen at the same time?
like
Let me ask you this:
currently in, like a current.
Do you think 2020 is more effed up than 1968?
Yeah.
That's always been the
maybe.
quintessential craziest,
Scott,
not
how
even
was
shittiest, but the
1968?
craziest year in American history.
Yes. Only because things are so fucking bonkers.
I don't know.
Well,
I'd say
that-
1918 was pretty
and
bad
there
year
was-
too.
They obviously didn't have.
There were some good things.
A pandemic.
A lot of good things happened in 1968. The Chevelle, the Camaro, the Mustang.
Well,
Like,
no, the
a
Camaros
lot of-
sucked till 69. Let's get this squared away.
68s were pretty good.
No, they're fucking awful. 69 was the birth of the Z28, and then which didn't even become prevalent until 72. The Camaro sucked till 69, and that's when he got the duck bill.
Okay.
I don't know. I had a 78. It sucked.
What else happened in
That
68?
long fucking version.
Oh, well, that was the lead up
was
to
it
the
like,
Summer of
was
Love.
Woodstock in 68?
69, I believe.
That was a positive thing of that decade, even though it wasn't that
I'm pretty
positive.
sure something really bad happened in '68.
Well, that's when the Tet Offensive happened.
Yeah.
That's when like public strife like increased dramatically. That's when Bobby Kennedy was shot in '68.
Yeah.
But were there
Well, hey,
murder hornets?
I'm going to say this. We got over 1968. We'll get over 2020.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, we will.
We'll
But,
get
no,
over
but
it.
this is what people forget. Our system here is built on chaos.
Yes.
So everything that's happening, minus the pandemic, but everything that's happening right now it's supposed to be happening.
And it's literally history repeating
So now,
itself.
Yes.
Can you
But
say
our system,
Yeah.
our system is designed for this stuff to happen and for us to
Get better.
get and be okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you agree on the fact that in 1968, the majority of things that happened were man-made, human-caused?
Yes.
Can you also agree that in 2020, most of the things that have happened are human-caused?
Yes.
Yeah, this is our doing. 100%. The honeybees had to step in and fuck up murder hornets for us because we apparently couldn't fucking handle it.
The honeybees are like, listen, it's not a big deal. We got
If
this.
you haven't listened to that episode, it's a great episode.
Fucking assault bees.
Well, I think it was the
murder
bees
hornets.
Templar.
Yeah, the bees Templar,
Yeah.
assassin bees.
Assassin bees.
Anyway, I digress.
But I digress.
So, Mr. Mehoff, how was your weekend?
Good. Went on a bender.
Nice.
Yeah. Friday to Sunday. It was supposed to just be Friday, but it lasted all weekend.
Yeah.
it was all pudding pops all the time.
Yeah, just drinking by the pool.
What was your drink of choice?
Drank
Vodkas?
I was kind of all over the place. So I drank Jameson, drank Jack.
Well, that's a shame. I was hoping you'd have somebody to drink Jack for you.
What's that? Hey,
That may
No,
or may
I
not
was,
have
I was
happened.
I was all over the place. Like it was, but this is the thing. Like I am so grateful. I get to when working with you guys and so many other people. I get to have drinks and kind of relax and do fun things for a living. But I'm always in a work mindset.
Right.
So I never actually break away from a work
Yeah,
mindset.
I saw
And
you
even
chopping
if
wood.
you're- Yeah. Right. But even if you're around people you like and you love and you have a good time with, when it comes to filming, editing,
Yeah.
you're always in a work mindset or creating. This weekend, I literally broke off and just drank and did nothing, and it felt so good.
That's
Yeah.
You did chop a lot of wood. That's good.
We were chopping wood. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
You're saying
So
some
I just want to
karaoke,
point
too.
out that he just said that essentially coming and drinking with us is work.
No.
Well,
Have
you drank with us before? It's fucking
It is a Monday. Yeah.
so go ahead and chalk up a 5-day bender. 'Cause-
That was you?
No, today. It's now.
Oh yeah. Well, you guys gave me this stuff. You weren't lying, by the way.
No,
It's a little high octane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's
some high
so
octane.
delicious.
Yeah, he busted
It
into
tastes
this.
really
well, it goes
good,
down
but-
smoothly.
Yeah,
I can
I-
feel. I'm like, you know what? I only had one drink before this, and I'm feeling just a slight bit intoxicated right now.
Nice, nice.
Fucking proud of you, Jack.
That leads us to what the fuck are we drinking tonight, boys?
Oh, goddamn, that transition.
Well done, sir.
God
I
damn.
know. It's fucking on point today.
Why
We
they
need to have
call
you
him
drinking
the
before the show more
MC.
often.
I drink on the show a lot.
I am on a mission here to properly pay some respect to the Napogue Castle single malt Irish whiskey.
Ooh, and that is delicious.
It is
I'm gonna need
not
that, too.
fucking bad.
I'm going to need that.
No, you're not.
Let me see that.
I don't know what to tell you. It's gone.
It's,
There's no more left.
I can see there's 2 inches left in the
He's
bottle.
Bogart and the Napogue.
What a fucking Bogart.
right?
Didn't I just say I was on a mission to
yeah,
finish
yeah,
this?
yeah. You can't.
Yeah, I was about to help.
I don't-
Mikey, you gotta
It's a
fuck
Black
off.
Ops mission,
Dude,
man.
I'll be your
Mikey,
buddy.
Solo.
you gotta fuck off, buddy. Find something else.
Here.
You want to what?
So you're gonna drink.
There's no Irish
I'll
whiskey
find-
to be fucking had.
I'll find something else.
You're gonna
said I
drink
was on a
my
mission.
Jameson.
Yep.
So Mikey's drinking my Jameson.
I'll find something else.
All right.
Fucking.
Good call. Good call.
It's all
I
right.
respect it. I respect
I
it.
gave you some
Well
of my
played, sir.
Jameson.
Well played.
I finished off the Horse Soldier.
That is, you know
And
what?
it's goddamn delicious.
As much as I like this stuff and a lot of the other stuff, and by the way, I
Jack,
want to point out that
have you tried Horse Soldier?
No.
Horse
Would you like
Soldier
to- you
bourbon.
gotta try
Sure.
some.
It's fucking
I
glorious.
know we talk about
What's
it a
your
lot.
code?
They
when
are
was the
not.
last time you were tested?
Yesterday. I'm good.
Yeah, you sure? I was actually tested last week. I know I'm good.
You
so.
There was
you
that-
took my temperature
But there was
when
that,
you walked in. So.
There was that Polish doctor that said that the aggressive intake of alcohol will cure you. So
That's right.
It's good.
That is my new favorite bourbon.
Yeah.
Horse Soldier is not a sponsor of the show, and I know we've talked
God
about it a lot. But
damn it, they
fuck
should be.
me. We
Send us
talk
a-
about that thing
send
because it's
send us
so
a case,
good.
and you'll have my heart forever.
If I can send us a bottle, you'll have my heart forever. Fuck, this shit's good. I've got a bottle of the single barrel at home.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you some on Saturday.
I'm gonna have to try it.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that.
That's not very soft.
You know what? For a friend like that,
It's gonna be a super hard birthday.
Ooh.
you make exceptions.
I'm just saying, just pointing out the obvious. It's not very soft.
What are you drinking, Jackie?
You guys, after I poured myself a full cup of it, you guys told me, maybe you shouldn't have done that. St. Augustine's Distillery, Florida, port finished bourbon, and it's a very smooth.
It's
bourbon.
very good, but
Yeah, it's
little
very-
high.
considering-
That's
but
a
you
high
can feel the
octane.
ass in it
102
when you
proof.
start drinking it.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
Considering how strong it is, though, it goes down remarkably smooth.
It's a good drink. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Mikey, what'd you just pour over there?
Little JMO, little golden standard.
That a boy.
What else was on that bottle? I think it said
ARP actual.
AARP actual.
It does.
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you finish that.
Johnny boy.
I got some Horse Soldier. And I was drinking what the fuck was I drinking before this?
I was going to go Horse Soldier, but you finished the bottle.
I actually drank the rest of Jazz's
you were trying to get
Jameson
his.
and a little bit of Scott's Jameson.
Yeah, I would say I don't know why you're bitching because he killed my bottle. Yeah.
And a little bit of Scott's, but I asked first.
Dude, I'm here for you, buddy.
I killed
Thank
my
you.
bottle before this refill.
Yeah, I wasn't a pussy. I drank mine like a couple weeks ago.
I will say we've had more booze to drink on this podcast than we could possibly drink in a couple podcasts.
Yeah.
We've gotten rid of a lot of. I killed a bottle of tequila.
Yeah.
You killed a bottle of Jameson.
Actually, is that the last bottle right there?
Yeah.
That's the last bottle
So
of
that will
Jameson.
be bottle number 8 of Jameson.
The bottle of Horse Soldier's gone.
And you know what? All of
He's
that.
going to kill the Napogue.
And all of
So-
that, everything we're saying right now is actually, it's thanks to you guys.
Yeah.
You guys have been absolutely amazing about
Yep.
sending in a resupply. And,
Yeah, man.
and
Just
we fucking
supply drop
appreciate
after
it.
supply drop. You
It's,
guys are awesome.
It's been fucking amazing. So, but you know what we haven't covered?
Fuck, if we got these supply drops in the beginning of the Iraq War, we would have won right off the bat.
No shit.
I'd have been killing
Oh, that
everybody.
war was doomed from the start. Let's be honest here.
Let's be honest.
Yes.
Yeah. Scotty, since you're fucking using that lighter over there, what are you smoking, buddy?
I'm smoking the 50 cal Field or Maduro. It's a good Maduro. I like it. It's mild. Lets the Maduro flavors come through. Got a little sweet little hint of cocoa in there. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Jazz, what are you smoking?
I'm smoking the 50 cal as well.
I know because I gave it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and and you got my preferential size in your lineup too,
The double Corona. Huh?
because I like the
Yeah.
double Corona in your lineup.
It gets me through a podcast.
It's not just that for me. I'm a big ring gauge guy, so no offense to anybody that likes the 60 ring gauge or whatever. I like a smaller ring gauge. I'm a 54 and down kind of
Right.
person.
He's a smaller girthy guy. He likes the smaller girth.
But the reason I like their double Corona is that it's a ring gauge that I'm comfortable with.
Jazz loves the 2x40.
But I do. Do you know why? Reminds me of myself. That's
It's way easier to be a power bottom with the smaller ring gauge.
Yep. But no, I do like this one. The 50 cal Maduro. I don't smoke it as often as I probably should because the fucking Coronas.
Which is why I got it for you today because I know you
Yeah.
don't smoke it very often.
And it's every time I smoke it though, it reminds me of just how fucking good it is. The Corojo though is just it's such my favorite in your lineup
I was waiting for it.
that it's hard for me to get away from.
Right.
But the Maduro's good. I like you said, the cocoa. It's got that raw dark chocolate flavor to it. That's
Yeah.
just, especially against a whiskey and stuff like that. It works so fucking well.
You know what else I want to talk about real quick? What kind of ashtray are we using today?
I'm using my new ashtray.
What is in that ashtray?
It is dick speckled, glow in the dark dick speckled, and
It's amazing. It's an amazing ashtray.
It's everything that is right with the world.
Yeah.
is
So-
what this
so
ashtray.
my
is.
wife-
handmade by one Michelle.
Yeah, Michelle, my wife makes these, and we might be putting them on the website sometime soon.
I was gonna say, are there any ashtrays on the Warfighter?
There
website?
are. So
There
we
are
have-
the ones
so
that
we
are-
have our
We have our 120
these,
Abrams.
these are our test drives. We're seeing how they hold up to the heat and whatnot. She made that one there. It's kind of the
That's a
warfighter
beaut,
colors,
yeah.
right?
That's a beaut, yeah.
But this one has glow in the dark penises.
Glow in the dark purple dicks all over it.
It's a lot of glass work right there, right?
Well,
and
it's
it's,
resin work.
It's amazing. And what they don't know is that this won't be here by the end of the show. Because I've decided that this is my birthday present from Michelle.
Happy birthday, Jazz.
It's this dick covered ashtray. So thanks, Michelle, because it's a fucking amazing birthday present. She's over here shaking her head at me. Yeah, but it's a fucking amazing
Let
ashtray.
us know if you want to see glow in the dark dick ashtrays on Warfighter's website.
That's
I'm
a
just
stupid
gonna
question.
I'm just gonna answer
Like,
for our fan base and go yes.
Yeah,
that should
I
absolutely
guarantee
be
you
a
they want
fucking
one.
thing.
Yeah.
Maybe. So they will be. Oh, I don't know.
I want red, white, and blue dicks.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
I think you should make them $69.
$69.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
think about it.
They're custom made with dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
$69 for a dick ashtray.
Yeah. A dick tray?
So bear with us. They
Yeah.
may or may not pop up on the website for sale at
They
some
may.
point.
Would you say they may come up on the website?
They may come on. They may.
A lot of
They make them.
tobacco lounges are like darker places too, right?
it'd be
That'd be
great.
perfect
Oh, yeah.
for that.
It'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking
Little
amazing.
party trick.
Fucking
Yeah.
absolutely. It's a stellar ashtray, and it's the right size. It's you and I are both using it. And
So
it's,
this is an R&D ashtray.
it's perfect.
We might be working on a different shape. You know, we might do
A dick-shaped one?
A round. Well,
Tell me there's going to be a dick-shaped ashtray. Michelle, can you make a dick-shaped ashtray?
With glow in the dark dicks.
She's here, so I can ask her. Can you
and
make
the whole thing be glow in the dark?
just a whole glow-in-the-dark
So
dick-shaped
Michelle's
ashtray?
going to say that she needs something to make a mold.
That won't work unless you're only using
Jack.
Minutemen for me. I
Yeah.
can't volunteer.
We need
Yeah.
a mold made.
Of my dick?
Sure.
All right.
So Jack Mandaville dick molded ashtrays.
Wait a minute, is my
May.
art still
You guys
is my
can-
art
you
still
guys-
on your
you
board?
guys can put out your Virginia Slims in them.
There's reference art. I made reference art on John's board in his office. I'll do it. I have a lot of
Hey,
one-on-one contact
Michelle,
with this.
Michelle,
I'll
you
help
need to
sculpt this ashtray.
sculpt it out of Jack's. Jack, Michelle, hook this up later on.
Did you just?
I believe
you-
it's
I'm on the same page as you, Jazz.
I'm pretty sure you just asked your wife.
For God's sakes, it's Jack Mandaville.
to do a clone of Willie
Jack
on Jack.
Mandaville is like the Chris Farley for the veteran community. We got this.
That's one of the nicest things anyone's ever said to me. I really,
So what? We're gonna get 10 years of
really
solid
like-
work, and then he's gonna kill himself?
Oh,
Is that what?
no, honestly,
No.
like I'm ticking down. Yeah, I'm fully aware of
I got
my
a question
body.
for you, Jack.
Yeah.
Does that mean I have to do 21 or 23 push-ups?
Oh, you know what? The fact is, I don't deserve any push-ups.
22 it is.
I
It's
only
also
do-
not going to be intentional.
Like I've said
It is going to
before.
be intentional, but it's not in the sense of like, oh, I know what I'm doing to my body right now.
I'm pretty sure
so
Farley
it's only
wasn't intentional.
passive-aggressive suicide that I'm doing
Yeah.
to myself right now. Yeah.
So I just watched the Chris Farley documentary.
He was brilliant.
Yes, he was great.
His
and it
philosophy
awesome.
was everybody laughs when fatty falls down.
The only
was like,
thing,
nailed it.
the only thing I have to say to you is, stay away from the heroin, and you'll be fine.
He did 8 balls. Yeah.
Yeah, stay away from the
haven't
heroin,
touched
buddy.
that yet. Touched a lot of cocaine, though. Love that. Farley and I have that in common. Also, I'm not morbidly obese, just kind of chubby. So
Right.
Yeah.
I'm generally
dad bod.
healthy compared to him. Yeah.
All right, you're good.
I prefer to
So
refer to
we'll-
you as cuddly.
We'll get at least we'll get at least till 43 instead of 33 out of Jack. So
But the thing is, too, I've only ever, I am 36 years old. I've only, in my entire life, I've only ever been sad about one celebrity death.
And it was Chris Farley. Goddamn
Chris
right.
Farley.
Yeah.
Broke my heart.
I know.
I think I was 14 years old at the time.
Well, he was
so
br-
important to me.
he was brilliant.
Yeah, he was brilliant.
Yeah.
He gave me confidence. Like I was a fat kid. Chris Farley like made me comfortable like being me. Again, luckily I'm not into like
Heroin.
the whole 8-ball
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Stay
Do you
away
know
from-
the
stay away
do you know
from
the
that.
celebrity that got me? And it's actually because of a very similar reason. The one that fucked me up when he died was Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
Alan Rickman.
And so, and the
Alan
reason being was
Yeah,
that
but that guy was brilliant.
he
in
was an
everything
absolutely
he did.
amazing
Yeah.
actor.
Yeah.
But the thing was is that he always played the character that was going to say that line that shouldn't be said. Like everything that he was in, it was always
That
this
makes so much
smart ass
sense.
line. It was this smart ass line that shouldn't have been said that was going to fucking make somebody feel horrible about themselves.
Is that
And
kind of like the 21 or 23 push-ups?
I got Harry Potter just going through my head right now.
well, like I said,
Like, what
I
did
only do
Snape
21
say?
push-ups because I like to get that last guy guessing.
Oh,
So-
we're all going to hell.
Yeah.
He was brilliant in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. He was actually the
Yeah.
only actual English actor in the most
Right.
English story ever. Yeah.
But why a spoon, my lord? Because you nitwits, it'll fucking hurt more.
Think about the power of Los Angeles to where Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, they cast Kevin Costner, who couldn't even do it in English accent, to play the most English character ever.
Yeah.
Then Will Scarlet, I forget his name, but another American actor, Christian Slater.
It was an
Yeah,
all-American
Morgan
cast.
Freeman to play a
The
freaking
Moor.
Moroccan dude.
He was a Moor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman. And then the only actual Brit, they're like, you're going to be the worst bad guy ever. This is an English story. Can we cast English actors for
Even
this?
in that movie, his lines were just constantly, "What can I say to make somebody like?"
Yeah.
And he made that snarky sense of humor
Yeah.
like acceptable, where it was. And so it was the same reason what you were saying about Farley and why it was important to you is it justified your kind of
you
view
being a
on
How you
life.
felt.
It justified you
And
being
no,
a dick to
yeah.
people.
No,
So
no,
Rickman-
your sense of identity as a
Yeah.
young child when you couldn't put it in
And so
to
Rickman,
words
when
for
it was
yourself.
he had a sense of it was that smart assness with intelligence behind it, and it was a character, and he's not a character actor because he always just kind of played himself. That you just I identified with, and even one of my favorite directors fucking casted him when he did Dogma,
Yeah.
Oh,
and
that's a great
and he
movie.
got to
Kevin
play
Smith, yeah.
Kevin Smith's my favorite
Yeah.
director, but
He's a goofball. Yeah.
Alan Rickman is the Metatron.
Yeah.
The highest
voice of
choir
God.
of angels, the voice of God.
Yeah.
It turns out to be a fucking smartass.
A
And it was
seraphim.
just like, God damn it. Like, this is. So when he passed, it was like, shit, this was like hearing my voice.
That guy still had at least 20 more years of work if he wanted to under his belt.
Yeah. And unfortunately, he fought a battle that was out of his control.
Yeah.
He didn't. This wasn't decisions he was making. This
Right,
wasn't anything. This
wasn't
wasn't.
doing 8 balls.
No.
Yeah.
And so when he died, it was. I took that one pretty fucking hard. So no, I totally understand what you're saying when you lose that person that's in pop culture,
Especially
that you can see and go like,
your
holy
formative
shit,
years,
yeah,
like
I
you-
understand
yeah.
this guy.
So you're saying
And,
Alan Rickman, you would have let Caitlin get a mold of Alan Rickman's dick?
I would let Alan Rickman fuck my wife. Like, you don't understand. And I'd watch. Like,
Alan Rickman can make me a cuckold, and I'm fine with that.
yeah, totally. Alan Rickman, I'd let Alan Rickman fuck me. Are you kidding me? Because he'd just insult me the whole time.
Yeah.
And it'd be amazing.
You're failing, Jazz.
Do you
So-
not understand a reach around?
So now that we're talking about deaths that have affected us, I'm going to bring one up today.
Yeah.
One of the guys who taught me some gunsmithing, Robert Gratis, one of the greats in the
Long range world.
He passed away today.
I've heard some stories from you about
Yeah.
him, and I know he did a lot for you and educated
so-
you a lot. So
Here-
I'll raise my glass to that.
here's
Here's
some-
to the role models that we've lost.
Here's
I'll
to
fucking
Robert Gratis, man.
There you
drink to those guys.
go. John, what are you smoking over there?
Oh, I'm running a 50 field also because Scott got it for me.
Are we still on that?
Yeah,
Wow.
we never
we got
finished it.
squirreled.
Wow.
I think we're only. What are you smoking?
I'm smoking your test blend.
Oh,
I got the test
Yeah.
blend going right now.
and then we're just waiting to see what Jack is
I
smoking.
still like it, man.
Jack, what are you smoking?
Like last time I was here, it's a French blend. It's called Felipe Morris.
Do you need a cutter?
Is that the finest Virginian that you?
They're a
Yeah,
Virginia subsidiary, yeah. So it's a Felipe Morris. They're based out of Virginia. That's some of that fine Virginia tobacco, full with a lot of formaldehyde and everything like that.
Well, it's at least 30% tobacco.
yeah,
or
it's
something.
yes, it's got a really smooth taste to it.
It's a nice,
well
nice wrapper.
branded.
Nice wrapper. I've never
That's
seen
probably a 3x24.
Yeah, it's a thin one. they call it they call it the Capri Sun straws of the tobacco industry.
Right.
That's their Rojo blend, right?
Yeah, it's the Roja.
Yeah,
the
Roja. Sorry,
yeah, it's the
excuse me.
Roja blend.
What I appreciate is that their packaging is so pocket friendly.
Yeah, it is. You can fit it anywhere.
You can fit a whole box of those in your pocket.
Yeah, box of 20.
Absolutely.
Roll them in your
amazing.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
So
And you can't even buy them as singles. They only sell them by
Some
the
of that
box.
fine Virginia tobacco.
So
right?
I feel like if you could still get
on
Lucky
that-
Strikes,
on
that's
that
all
note-
he would smoke.
I think on that note, we should all take a big inhale of our cigars into our lungs.
Go ahead, guys. I'll watch.
Yeah, that's a bit rough. Yeah.
No.
All right. No, I'm good. I'm gonna stick with cigars.
You got it with that retro hail.
Jazz's eyes are watering.
Yeah. That fucking did it for me, boys.
Woo!
I've noticed with dating as someone who smokes Marb Reds, I've noticed that, most women don't smoke. Most people don't smoke anymore. So, if it's a one night
Bunch of
thing, like I
pussies.
can hold off from smoking.
Well, that's good.
But like if I want to date someone, like they got to be from a rural area, right?
It's-
What the fuck are you living for if you're gonna make it to 107? Didn't do a goddamn
That's right.
thing.
Yeah, right.
Like I don't understand it.
But your target's 43, right? You got like what 5, 6 years?
Oh yeah, I love them older ladies. Yeah.
I think you guys are on two different pages.
Not what I meant. I meant for your lifespan.
Oh, 43?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a few good years left on me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. We're fucking the same age. You're fine.
This is the thing. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care when I die. I honestly don't care. People like, are, like, yeah.
So now that he's been drinking a little bit, it is tradition on this show, as you learned last time, that the guest tells the so no shit story of the episode.
Right. But we established this last time. I'm a terrible storyteller.
I'm gonna actually.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yes.
agree with you unless
So,
you were given the chance to like sit there and write.
The last time, I'm a writer, so I can conceptualize things up here on the spot. I'm terrible. The last time we were here, I remember I told a Range 15 story.
Yeah.
Actually, about him.
Yeah.
No, not
No.
No.
About
your buddy who's
fucking Rudy.
who's in jail right now.
Oh yeah, he's a Me Tooer. Yeah.
Yeah.
he told a story about.
Wait, Rudy's in jail?
No, fucking Ron Jeremy.
No, he had,
I'll tell the Rudy story.
tell the Rudy. Oh, you told that off air. Tell the Rudy story.
I'll tell the Rudy story.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that honestly, that was one of the greatest things I've ever witnessed in my life. And it's one of those like nobody. Did you see this? Like,
I'm gonna because you've met him. So does everybody know who Josh Gad is?
yeah, he's a great actor.
Okay,
Yeah, he's like a Broadway guy. He does everything. Yeah.
right. So Josh Gad has started this when the quarantine started and everybody was on lockdown. He started a thing called Reunited Apart, and it's a YouTube series. I highly recommend you go watch it because it's kind of awesome. But what he does is he gets a hold of the casts of these like legendary movies and gets them
nice.
all on a Zoom call so they can all talk.
That's a good business move.
So
right there.
he did the Goonies.
Oh,
He did Back to the Future.
Nice.
But I watched one today and it made me think about you, Jack. And I'm glad you're here because I was going to talk to you the next time I saw you about it. But he did Lord of the Rings. And he got the whole cast of Fellowship of the Ring,
That's
the
a big
original
cast.
Fellowship.
Yeah.
But got Peter Jackson, the director,
That's a oof.
like
a
got
big group of people,
and
yeah.
Orlando Bloom and like the entire Fellowship was on this call. Sir Ian McKellen, like they're all fucking there. But
Bilbo wasn't.
he sent a message though, because this was pre his death.
Oh, I was gonna say he just died.
So he did send a message. But Rudy was there.
Yeah.
And it made me think about it because
Sean Astin.
Sean Astin, but he was on there and he was the first one on the call because he also did the one for the Goonies.
Yeah.
So he was the first one on the call and he was like, I've told you, man, the Goonies, it's done. We're not coming back. Like,
Yeah.
it's not going to happen or whatever. He's like, no, we're going to do a different movie. And so we started running through them. He was like, what do you want to do? 50 First Dates? Or you want to do this, that, and the other? And he's like, well, Rudy, let's do Rudy. And he was like, no. I'm thinking about a bigger friendship. What else would you call that? And he goes, oh, a fellowship. And then like fucking 17 fucking A-listers just show up on the fucking screen. Go find it. It's a great fucking episode.
Nice.
But I'm stoked you're going to tell this story because
It's such a basic story too, but it was like so.
But watching that interview today, I think gave me actually a little bit of insight about the experience that you had because of how genuine
That
Sean
guy,
Astin actually is.
I look. I only knew him for I only met him one day. And actors when they're around, like, for him being around us, like, he was probably still on in a lot of ways trying to, but like you could tell this is a genuinely nice guy. Like, this is just like a nice dad, kind of a nerdy guy. He grew up in the industry. He's been doing it forever, but like, this is a good-hearted human being.
Right.
And we were.
So it
We
starts
have a friend
with
off camera here.
So no
who's
shit.
Very experienced in the industry, but for us, like, this was our first time doing a feature film. It was new to us, and it was about halfway through, and it was a hot day, and we'd been sitting in this helicopter for hours just doing this one scene, and the sun's been beating down on us, and it's kind of that part of the day, like any work day in any industry, 3:00 in the afternoon, you're kind of like checked out mentally. Yeah. But with acting, you still have to be able to be on when the camera's rolling. But we were a little smoked at this point, and they'd have to move the camera around and adjust things and lighting and all that, and it was, like the military in the film industry, there's so much hurry up and wait.
Right.
But we were sitting there, and the day started out, morning, we all had our coffee and breakfast, and we were all jovial, talking to each other and happy. By 3:00, it was just everyone's silent, sitting there. No one wants to talk to each other. We're all stuck in this helicopter for just to shoot this one scene. And Sean Astin, who's the real veteran in that group of people.
Yeah.
We're sitting there, and there's this awkward moment of silence. Nobody even wants to talk to each other anymore. And out of the blue, just starts going into the Newt Rockney speech from Rudy. Out of the blue, we're gonna go over him. We're gonna go through him. We're gonna go. He just does the whole Rudy speech, the speech that he did in the locker room in Rudy, which is one of my favorite fucking movies of all time. And he finished it like we're all. It's just one of those things. Like, as he's going through it, we're like,
"Is this happening?
What the fuck?" And he ends it, and there's this brief moment of silence. And kind of one of the cool things is, most of the crew, they were doing their job. They were moving things around, and they're focused on their shit. It was just kind of the cast that witnessed this, and we all just kind of looked at each other like, "Did this just happen?"
And you were immediately
Is
not
Rudy
tired.
giving us a motivational speech right now on this film set? Like, what the fuck? It was one of the coolest things ever. I thought it said everything about the guy too.
Nice.
Like, he was, like we talked about, he's just, I don't get starstruck, but at that moment I was like, this guy's a really cool fucking guy. And he's been in some of the biggest fucking films of the last 30 years.
Yeah.
And he just.
So he did one of those moments on that interview, and that's what made me think about you.
Yeah.
Was because I'd heard this story off air, and it's still a great story. I think this is the third time I've heard
What did he
you
do?
tell it.
Did he stare into Elijah Wood's eyes and be like,
No, because it was all socially distanced, and it was the Zoom call and all that kind of stuff. But with all the weirdness that's going on in the world and stuff like that, and he literally just sat there and looked at the camera and did and we've established I'm a nerd or whatever, but probably everybody here's seen Lord of the Rings. I mean, like, it's one of the biggest trilogies.
And he played
literally
the loyal, nice, kind,
Right.
sweethearted friend, which is
But he sat there and he told the story at the end when he was like, the stories about heroes. And he goes like, I understand those heroes because they had a hope that the day that comes after this will shine through all the brighter because we get through all the weirdness that's going on. And he delivered it.
Yeah.
But the way he delivered it was in reference to everything that's going on. And so he quoted a speech that he gave in the movie.
That's a guy that cares about people.
He cares about
He does.
people.
He's a
and,
good dude.
and it made you really think that the characters he picks and that he's willing to portray, he wants to portray characters that are actually going to inspire something that you can look at and go like, sure, it may be fiction, but there's still a message, and that art that he's creating does in fact reflect
Who he is.
and humanity
Dude.
and reality, and that it's and so the line because they went through the whole cast, and like Sean Bean did his whole like one does not simply walk into Mordor, the meme that's
Sure.
all over the internet, and
Sure.
everybody quoted their famous things. And out of all the lines that he could have delivered from the 3 movies he was in, he chose to deliver that line about, in those stories, it was about hope and that tomorrow will be brighter than today.
Yeah.
And it just spoke a lot to who he was as a person. And seeing that interview kind of off the cuff reminded me of when you told that story and your one-on-one interaction of he saw that people were down
Yeah.
and they were worn out and didn't know how to keep going.
The camera wasn't rolling. He
Right.
just saw a group of young actors that he just met hours earlier, sensed that they were tired, and tried to pick them up. And
Right.
says
That's
everything
awesome.
about
Such a
him.
And
good
fucking knocked
fucking
it out
dude.
of the park, I
Yeah,
bet, man.
yeah.
Like,
He literally did 100% Rudy. Like it was like, oh my God, am I witnessing this right now?
Yeah.
He played Stranger Things, which I think is a brilliant.
Doug.
Yeah, I don't.
fucking Doug.
Fucking
Well,
Doug.
the boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
God, I watched it, I'm like, he's playing himself right now. Just a good-hearted guy. Yeah.
Dude,
That's awesome.
dude that sacrificed himself for his
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Yeah,
That
he's
was like,
just he's a nice guy.
Nice.
yeah, that's like he's the kind of guy that's like, can I buy you a beer? I
Yeah.
just
No, and that's the thing too is like he's a guy that grew up in the industry. Like he had been
he does
around
not
it.
he does not
His
come from an
parents
unexposed
were-
family.
His parents
Like,
were
yeah.
big names, yeah. And he, was doing it as a child and had success in his adult years. Like this is a guy that like Los Angeles, the film industry has there's so much bad reputation stuff because people it's easy to hone in on that. But the fact is there's a lot of good people in that industry. Off screen, obviously, but people on screen, guys like Sean Astin they're good people.
Yeah. And this dude has literally been that guy on screen for
Yeah.
35 years. I mean, he's one of those guys that what you see in those films, that's just him.
Yeah.
That's just who he is, and you can tell he's picky.
He's playing
Like
a variation of himself.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
And then to completely transition this, Ron Jeremy got picked up for rape the other day.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
The polar opposite.
Hey, innocent until proven guilty.
He does have a $6.6 million bail. I
Oh.
looked, yeah, I was like,
So the
holy
evidence is pretty hard.
yeah, more than likely.
Yeah, you don't get that just
a good choice of
for
words
being
there,
Ron
Jack.
Jeremy.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Well, shit, boys.
Long and hard.
fuck boys.
I think on that note,
Woo! I think it's time to raise a glass.
I think so.
Let's cheers this shit.
Fuck, man.
Not
Well,
to Ron Jeremy.
not so much.
So I'm going to raise this glass to role models we've lost and role models you can still find. I'd like to thank all of you and those people for being our fucking freedom friends.
That's right.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Here.
And as always, check us out.
Yeah. Leave
Check
us a
out
rating.
wherever. Leave us a rating.
Or
Get on
review.
there. Or a review.
Send us a goddamn no shit there I was story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
we'll embellish
share,
the hell out of it.
Subscribe,
all that.
whatever the fuck those things are.
Hit all
Tell
those
your
buttons.
mom.
Tell your friends.
Tell your mom's
Tell your
friends.
mom's friends.
That's right. Jack's
Right.
single.
I am.
Jack's single.
And look into
looking
Flo Conde
to
Neige. I'm
fucking
I'm perennial
Flo
single.
Conde
Like I have nothing to
Neige.
offer you other than I cook well.
He's got a great dog.
I can make you
his
laugh.
dog's
but
awesome.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
if
have
he's
He's got a
anything
great
to-
dog, and I
Yeah.
will teach him how to Flo Conde Neige.
Yes. Yes. I
Because he has no idea what I'm talking
I
about
think
right
Jazz
now,
would
so-
be an amazing Flo Conde Neiger,
Well, I invented it, so I would fucking hope so.
right?
Imagine being a fly on the wall when Jazz is given a block of instruction on how to properly flow
Flo
Conde
Conde
Neige.
Neige.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Look out for my master class. It's coming.
I said Jazz, I meant Jack.
Oh, Jack could Flo Conde Neige with the best of
I
them.
think he can. I think he'll be
Yep.
able to Flo Conde Neige real well.
Yeah.
I'll even
teach
loan him my Crocs.
So
I bet you Jack has brogued loafers.
Should we
I don't
tell,
think you have to
should
worry
we tell
about it.
That's
Jack
true.
briefly what he does? He looks very confused
I'm
right
going to
now.
tell him off camera.
Well, let's tell him
Okay,
briefly
all
right
right.
now. Like, can we
It's
sum
too-
it up
no,
in like
we're
a
already
minute
wrapping
and a
up.
half?
No, I can't do that. I can't do that.
It's way too intricate.
So,
As
after all
always.
of that, there's 3 things that we highly encourage you to do, especially after coming off the celebration of our freedoms, the American New Year,
That's right.
if that's what you want to call it. And that's to,
Smoke on.
Drink on.
and god damn it,
Boys, freedom the fuck on.
fucking talking about.
Cheers, boys. We'll see you later.
We'll Flo Conde later.
We'll fluck on you later.